What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Regrowth. Oh yeah, guys. So I've spent a lot of time off camera here, guys. Like, I've been playing for the last 3 hours or so. Yeah, it's been quite some time. I put in all the different walkways. I filled in, I think it was this one over here, the last bit of stone that goes along the sides all the way down to the ocean bottom. That one, pretty much the entire thing was underneath like a really deep ocean, so we needed a lot of blocks for that one directly behind me. And you see the grass is starting to spread on it. Yeah, so we are almost 100% done with the base. The size of it, what it's going to look like, the shape, everything like that. We might end up putting like fence post rails and stuff like that around the outside. I haven't really decided what we're going to do as far as the platform edges go. But yeah, that's pretty awesome, guys. I'm super excited that I don't have to sit there and continually place blocks and make builder's wands and do the simul-sax thing and blah, blah, blah. It's been a while. Yeah, I'm super happy that we have gotten to this point now. Very excited about that. All right, guys. So, off camera, I have been doing a little bit of stuff over here. Yes, we have been making a lot of the coal coke. Well, there doesn't appear to be a lot in there. I've been melting down wrought iron ingots in the blast furnace to make steel ingots. So we can go ahead and take those out now. I think it is 2 pieces of coal coke will equal 1 smelted wrought iron into steel. So yeah, it does take a while for this to happen. So I've been letting this stuff go. Yeah, while I've been doing other things around here. And we have been collecting a lot of the creosote. Yeah. Why do we have... I thought you get 500 per. Oh, I guess there must be a quarter of a bucket in this pipe. Yeah, so I realized if you stack up the creosote and the creosote bottles, you can only get 16 into one stack. So that is 16 buckets worth. One of these tanks holds 16 buckets, right? But these stack, I believe, up to 64. So you can hold a lot of fluid in one item stack. So I've decided to make a bunch of these fluid tanks. I've been kind of swapping those out as we get creosote. I've consolidated all of our creosote bottles into those tanks just to free up a little bit of room over here. We need another tank to swap out. Yeah, you can see we got fuel. There we go. We got 4 fluid tanks of the creosote. Let me go ahead and grab another one of these and swap that out. I'm also going to need the Buildcraft wrench like we do. I kind of wish the Buildcraft pipes, like you could right click on them or something. They didn't change their settings. But yeah, when you break whatever they're attached to, that thing will normally switch sides. I guess it doesn't matter on this particular one, but yeah, we can just go ahead and do that. I guess I didn't need the wrench. So that will drain all the creosote out of here, put it into the tank. Yep, cool. And then we can do another, I guess, 32. And then this also has an internal tank of 64. So I think that holds 2 stacks worth of coal being smelted in creosote. I'm not really sure if we need creosote for much else, but I'd rather not waste it, rather store it just in case. You never really know. Yeah, so I had the bloomery out here, just doing a little bit of charcoal, sand, and iron into the wrought iron over there. Cool. So we got some stuff that we need to do today. Let's get into it. So last episode, yeah, we did the Buildcraft stuff here, and we got the assembly table and the lasers. We got that stuff done. What else did we do? I guess we got the refinery done. Yeah, we refined some oil into the fuel. We got a couple, well, I guess I was going to say a couple. We got 4 fluid tanks full of fuel. So we got lots of that stuff, guys. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, we left off with doing this railcraft quest here, which needed a bunch of steel, and we really didn't have a lot. So that's why I was cooking up a lot of that steel here. So we needed steel plates. Looks like we need 4 of those. What else? We're going to need another bit of steel there. Another bit here. So we need to do that recipe, I think 3 times. Yeah, and more steel here in these steel gears. Cool. All right, so let's do that. I do have a hobbyist steam engine here powering this thing. So we need to do that. What did I say? 3 times? Whoa. That kind of went into a weird spot. What is that doing? Why is it doing that? Why does it say I have so much in here? I don't know what's going on with this thing. I guess it's automatically evening itself out. That must be what it's doing. That was kind of confusing me. I was like, why are these things changing? Anyway, hobbyist steam engine. We don't have any fuel. We do have water. We just need to grab some coal. Should be enough to get that thing going. I do have coal plants going over here. I've been collecting that, turning it into coal blocks, just so we have a little bit more for our Botania stuff. All right, so that should be good. We'll go ahead and burn this. This needs to warm up a little bit, and then I'll start producing some power. yeah, we'll get our steel plates. We'll be able to complete these different crafting tasks. Well, I tell you what, let me just go and craft this stuff real quick. I'll wait for all this stuff to happen, and then we will continue on, guys. All right, guys. Well, I went ahead and I completed the crafting for these 3 items. The quest text actually says, with your newfound ability to make steel, you've designed a boiler that uses high pressure in the boiler chamber to increase the amount of steam produced, though at the expense of burning through more fuel. To go along with this, you've designed a new steam engine which can produce even more power than before while using more steam. Cool. So yeah, we have all these different things. That is going to give us 3 liquid fueled boiler fireboxes, 3 additional ones, 7 more high pressure boiler tanks, and 32 golden fluid pipes along with 2 reputation. Nice. So we are coming along quite nicely with our reputation needed for our CERTUS QUARTZ seed. We're not quite there yet, but we're getting there. We are getting there. So I'm curious. I can't remember. I know that the max size for these boilers. Oh, it does say 2x2. The max size for this boiler is 3x3, and then 3x3 are the high pressure boiler tanks. 4 tall, I think is what it is. Is that what this says? Yeah, 3x4x3. So that is the maximum size. I don't know. We really don't have a good automated constant supply for fuel yet. Yeah, so we can set these things up just so you guys can see what they look like. So they just kind of go like that. And then I think these have to be too tall in order to form the multi-block. Yeah, there we go. So we got a decent, yeah, steam boiler here. It does take a while for this thing to fill up full of steam, or I guess for heat. We have to provide it with water. Yeah, and then we also have to provide it with fuel. And it kind of feels like something like this that we have to leave running all of the time in order to produce steam. Otherwise, it's going to cool off and we have to wait for forever for it to heat back up. Something like this, we're probably going to want to hold off on until we have a way that, you know, our fuel is coming in automated and everything will sustain itself. Yeah, as it is right now, I'd have to keep babysitting this and making sure that we have fuel in there, making sure everything's happy. So probably for right now, we're going to not use this. I really would like a better power supply than what we have right now. Oh, does that work? No, I think that it can only be 1 tall. There we go. Yeah, that's the smallest size of the liquid fueled firebox with the high pressure boiler. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and put this stuff away for now. Oh, by the way, I don't think I mentioned this last episode. I did make, was it the greater ring of magnetization? I just remember that because I saw little sparklies on the screen. Yeah, I was going to talk about this last episode. And I don't think I ever got around to it. So I've been wanting to make a magnet, and normally I avoid the Botania one because most of the times that I want to make a magnet, I'm playing like a sky block or something like that. And the Botania magnet, if you drop something accidentally, see how it just sits there? Yeah, it would go into the void and then items would be deleted. So I usually avoid this ring for that reason. Also, if you're sneaking, like you're placing blocks, whatever, and you're sneaking, and like you're mining blocks as you're sneaking, yeah, those go into the void too until you let go of shift and then they get sucked into you. I mean, it's not a bad magnet ring. There's just a few things about it that I don't like. Normally with magnets, I want an item, as soon as I break it, to be pulled towards me. I don't want it to wait around or whatever. But because of the mechanics for Botania where you have to throw stuff on the ground for like endo flames or whatever, it's got like a little bit of a period of time where it won't suck items towards you. Anyway, yeah, I did make that. And since we had a few extra pieces of Terra Steel, I don't remember. Yeah, we have like 2 more. We had 3 of them. I decided to upgrade it to the 2nd tier. So I guess it pulls items from further away. Anyway, yeah, that's what I decided to do. So we do have those things. Oh, I'm so running out of room. Dang it. I've been trying to consolidate things, throwing away items that I don't need. I melted down a bunch of mine carts we had in here. I guess we could melt down the horse armor. I don't see us ever doing that kind of stuff. We have wood gears in here we can probably get rid of. Those are rather inexpensive. We have 32 more golden pipes. We got a full stack of these things now. Cool. Anyway, we can... Oh, I still got these high pressure boilers I got to do something with. No room! Oak bookcase. I can place that in the world somewhere, can't I? Right here. Seems like a good place. We'll probably have to move that. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue on with our quests here, guys. So we are pretty much done with the railcraft, except for this one because I didn't see it. So we have to make this stuff, which is more... Yeah, more the iron plates, I think, right? I didn't even look at this. The recipe for There it is. Yeah, so steel plates, we'll make 8 of those. And this wanted us to make, I guess, this recipe 6 times. I'm not sure if that's what it wanted us to do. So we might have to make a few more of those. We need the steel tank gauge, which is some glass panes and some more steel plates. Man, I didn't even look at this stuff. And the steel valve, which is iron bars, lever, and then more steel plates. And you can also dye them should you choose to. All right, well, this is a pretty good liquid storage. Yeah, I think one of those tanks, even though it's a multi-block structure and it's pretty big, I think they hold something like 26,000 buckets. It's a lot. Anyway, for mass, like oil storage and then fuel storage, that might be a good way to store it in this mod pack since we don't have things like bedrockium drums from extra utilities. And I'm really not sure, does this pack have extra cells? No, extra cells would allow us to have fluid storage on applied energistics. We don't have that in this mod pack. So I think the railcraft tanks are going to be pretty much our only way to do things like that. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and make a bunch more of those steel plates. Yeah, we need to turn this thing back on. I need to get some more coal in there. I turned it off. I thought we were done. I didn't even look ahead at more quests. Anyway, let me go ahead and roll out a few more of those steel plates, guys, and we will continue on. Alright guys, so again, this quest has been completed. I did not have to craft this 6 times. I just wanted 6 of them for some reason, even though you craft 8 at a time. I don't know. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. So we got that done. We got the tank gauge and the valves all completed, so that's pretty awesome. It's going to give us 24 steel tank walls, and then another half a stack of these golden fluid pipes. We're getting so many of those, and then 2 more reputation. So this is saying steel allows you to create a new version of the iron tank capable of holding fluid under higher pressure in order to store even more in the same space. So yeah, it's a little bit better. In fact, I think it holds twice the amount as the iron tank version. So we are now at 69 on the reputation. I think we need 1 more that's going to give us 2 reputation, and then we should unlock our CERTUS QUARTZ seeds. I think that's how that works. That gives us 1. This gives us 2. I kind of want to do the centrifuge one then. Either way, we're going to be getting into forestry stuff, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, forestry. I completely forgot forestry was in this pack. Even though we've been looking at bees and things like that, we've had some quests that we did, like make some hives, or I can't remember everything we've done so far. But that reminded me that forestry has an automated farm in it. And if we have an automated farm, that means that's how we're going to grow our crops automated. Yeah. The only thing is, though, it does require a thing called apatite. And there is no real way of making apatite. Well, without bees, that is. Because there is an apatite bee that will make the apatite shards. But as far as making this stuff, yeah. There's not a lot of good ways to do it. I was kind of looking at this earlier. There's fertilizer we can make. Let's take a look at this. The fertilizer is what goes into the farms to make those farms work. And we can make that if we have saltpeter from railcraft, and then a couple of sand, a couple of dirt. So we can make the dirt and the sand just fine. Saltpeter, though, comes from nether saltpeter ore. If we have a lot of that, we can do that. We can also get the unstable comb, I suppose, makes saltpeter for some reason. I thought the unstable comb was supposed to make uranium or something. The crusher from mechanism looks like that'll turn gunpowder into saltpeter. Yeah, so once we get into mechanism, looks like we'll be able to make unlimited amounts of this fertilizer. And then once we have this fertilizer, we'll be able to run automated farms, but we're also going to need power to have those farms going. So anyway, it's going to be a process once we get to that point. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, definitely having all of our crops automated. That's where there's going to be a huge turning point in this mod pack. So this quest also unlocks a quest elsewhere, apparently. So let's go ahead and knock this one out. So a centrifuge is some copper, a sturdy casing, and then 2 pieces of glass. We should have glass in here. I just smelted a whole bunch of copper and tin together into bronze. We need the bronze to make that sturdy casing, and then we're going to need a little bit of the copper. Need 6 pieces of copper. All right, so let's do this. So sturdy casing. What? All right, hold on. I guess I should have looked at the recipe instead of just assuming. Yeah, bro. Oh, it's a rolling machine recipe. They changed it. Of course they did. Why wouldn't they? All right, so here we go. There's the centrifuge. Yep, pretty easy. This is how we take combs from the bees. You put the comb in here. You can upgrade it with the different circuits or whatever. Yeah, and then it'll make different items out of the combs once it processes them. And then, yeah, you can get different resources. So that's pretty cool. I'm not really sure how much bee stuff we're going to be doing in this mod pack. We might get into it at some point just for power, for fuel. Like we can make oil out of bees. Bees can produce oil and we can refine that. So that might be a thing. I honestly don't know if that's going to be necessary or not. We'll just have to wait and see how everything goes in the future. All right, so Centrifuge is done. That is going to give us 32 honey drops and 2 reputation, and it unlocks the quest somewhere else. Cool. So my question is, now that we have 71, I don't remember if 71 or 72 we needed. And my question is, did we unlock a quest for seeds for the Certus Quartz? I'm going to go through the book real quick. I'm hoping somewhere that it's there. Oh, look at this. We did it. We did it. Okay, so Syrtis certification, repeatable quest. So you recall an elusive crystal which had its primary usage in computing and data storage. Maybe it's time to try obtaining some. So we need 64 blocks of redstone, 64 fluorite blue powders, which is fine, 16 extreme essence. Wow, that's expensive. 32 diamond and 32 emerald. 16 extreme essence, guys. That is a lot. We have 11. We have 11. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead. Well, I guess we have 12. We count 4 of those. We're going to go ahead and plant some of the Syrtis seeds. We're going to go ahead and try and get all of this stuff done. Redstone, it said we needed how many? 64 blocks? Oh my goodness. I don't think we have that much, guys. But we can grow it. I mean, it's not the end of the world. Actually, we might have enough here. No, we're not going to have enough. By the way, with the this crafting grid here, I don't know if I ever talked about this or not. If you put like one piece of redstone and everything, you can click this button and then like evens everything out. So you don't have to figure it out yourself, which is pretty cool. All right, so they gave us 20 blocks. Not quite enough. Anyway, guys, I got some stuff ahead that we need to figure out so we can get this stuff going. I'm just going to go ahead and get everything done here. Try and make all the items that we need so we can get our Syrtis seeds. At least the essence. I think that was the one thing that we were missing before because we looked this quest up. And I think we had everything ready. Osmium, Manulin, all of these different things. Yeah, and we were missing this essence of Certus Quartz. Once we do this quest the one time, we will get this. We'll be able to get the seeds. And then that's going to unlock Applied Energistics. Super excited for this, guys. Let me get to it and we'll be back. Well, as it turned out, we didn't even have the light blue flowers, the mystical light blue ones. We never made those seeds. We never had a reason to. So I had to take our white ones and our blue ones, mix them together, which gave us the 555s of the mystical light blue flowers. They've already gone all the way down once. I replanted them. Yeah, and I just been bone mealing them, and I made the light blue, floral light blue powder, or I guess the petals. Yeah, anyway, I was just farming them, just bone mealing them, right-clicking them, getting the petals. We're trying to get these to the 10, 10, 10 right now, but it's not necessary to continue on. So I do have a stack of the blocks of redstone now. Yeah, thanks to our redstone seeds, we were able to get those quite quickly. And then we had some essence already in our chests over there. But yeah, farming the extreme essence takes a very long time. I'm not even sure how many one of these extreme essence turns into this stuff. It's probably something like 16 stacks of that will turn into one of these. I don't know what the math is. I haven't even done it. But anyway, we did have the emerald, the diamond already in our chests. And then, yeah, I think that's pretty much all we needed to do, right? So we should be able to complete this quest now. Let's go ahead and manually submit. There it is. We're done. That's going to give us an essence of Certus Quartz. Oh my goodness. So, the Certus Quartz seeds quest. You don't even need to think about making seeds anymore. Now that you've managed to get some of its essence, you should make a seed to produce Certus Quartz, right? Right. So that's going to give us 3 more extreme essence when we're done here. So that's going to be awesome since we had to waste pretty much all of our extreme essence so far on making that one particular seed. So the Certus Quartz seeds, yeah, osmium, manulin, lots of different things. I think we should have everything ready to go, but I haven't looked for a minute, so we might not. We do have manulin ingots. We don't have the block, but we can create that block pretty easily. There we go. We need the Osmium Block. There's that one. Keep going to the quest book for some reason. So we need refined steel. I think that is steel just smelted once again, if I remember correctly. Tell me we have steel. Where's the steel? Oh, we don't have any in there, but I do know that we have some cooking up over here in our blast furnace. Well, I'll tell you guys what, it's going to take me a second to get all this stuff together and then put it into the thingy over there, the Runic altar. Let me get everything together. We'll get those seeds made, and then I'll do the process of getting those up to the 10-10-10s. Yeah, and we'll be back, guys. All right, guys. Well, this is just about done. It's just going to take a few more seconds for the rest of that mana to come over there, and I think we're just about there. But anyway, I was noticing that the Osmium Block here seems to be the only one that's like out of alignment of everything else. Yeah, it seems like it's a little bit over to the left and a little bit further down than everything. Now, something I've noticed about that Osmium Block before, I casted out some osmium in the smeltery, and when it was in the casting basin, like the icon for it or whatever was rendered outside of the casting basin, like it was up about 5 or 10 pixels higher than what the casting basin is. Anyway, there's just something weird about that texture. I just thought I'd point that out. Anyway, so we can go ahead and click it there and right click, and there we go, guys. There we go. CERTUS QUARTZ seeds, we beat the game. Okay, well, we didn't beat the game yet, but it certainly has been a long road to this point. We're like, what, 27 episodes in, something like that? And we're finally now able to get CERTUS. Yeah, it's been a long road. Oh, also, the CERTUS QUARTZ seeds, yeah, they did require 4 more extreme essence, so I wasn't able to just to craft those right away. I had to farm some more of this essence stuff, and I finally decided, since I had to craft more of it, I should figure out how much essence it is for one of those extreme essence. Yeah, 4 stacks of the essence dust goes into an extreme essence. So yeah, I had to farm up like 16 stacks of this stuff, which, you know, you don't think it takes that long, but you only get about 1 3/4 stacks as we do this. Yeah, I think it's a stack plus 44 is what it is for a full harvest. So it does take a minute to get 16 stacks worth of that stuff. It doesn't instantly regrow. You have to wait. So anyway, yeah, we finally got that done. The next step is I'm going to go ahead, start getting our CERTUS QUARTZ seeds up to the 10-10-10 stage. We probably won't be able to do any applied energistic stuff today. Yeah, even though we're going to have this stuff, the CERTUS QUARTZ, yeah, we're still going to have to provide applied energistics with power. We still got a lot more stuff to do. I got to figure out how we're going to get the Sky Stone and all that stuff. I think there was recipes for that. I can't even remember. Let's take a look. So Sky Stone in this mod pack we can get by, oh yeah, Living Rock through the Elven Portal. So we're going to have to get the Elven Portal set up, which is fine because we're going to want this Dream one anyway, so we can upgrade our mana spreaders and things to the Elven version. Yeah, we can also get Elementium at that point, which is going to be pretty cool. We'll be able to get, I guess it's pretty much the same thing, it's just faster. We'll be able to get Pixie Dust. I remember this is important for some other items. Dragonstone, which is going to be kind of cool. What else do we get from here? Elven Quartz. Alpha Glass. I don't remember what that does. We can trade an iron ingot to get an iron ingot. Amazing. Amazing. I don't know why that's a trade. I don't know why that's a trade. Looks like a lot of these things. Okay, here we go. So we can trade in, I guess, a certain bead to get the Alfheim bee. Never done that before, but I don't know if we'll ever do that in this pack. Yeah. So 2 Living Rock will equal a Sky Stone. That's how we're going to be able to do applied energistics. Oh, you know what? I needed to place these sticks in here like this. Yeah, because we are growing the CERTUS QUARTZ and we're trying to get it to the 10-10-10 stage. I don't believe that's going to be bone mealable. Yeah, just going to be a waiting game, letting it go all the way down. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and make some progress on some of this stuff, guys, and we will be right back. All right, guys. Well, since we've been doing a lot of our essence farming here, yeah, I think it's time that we upgrade to the, was it the Master Infusion Stone? It's the top tier one. Now, in order to get to that point, we needed the CERTUS QUARTZ essence, and now that we have that, we should have everything ready to go. So we needed all 4 of the previous infusion stones. We needed all of the different types of the essence, including another extreme essence. We needed osmium, cobalt, ardite, CERTUS QUARTZ, sulfur, and ghast. Oh, and wither. Yep. So we should have everything on us to perform this runic altar crafting. Hopefully we do. I went through it and I looked twice. Pretty sure we have everything that we need. Let's go ahead and throw all of these ingredients on our runic altar. Hopefully we have enough mana. We should have enough mana. All right, so we'll just go ahead and queue all of these on there. I don't think they have to be in any specific order, but I laid these out in the correct order just so I knew that we had everything. So there we go. This should get us our final tier, the Master Infusion Stone, which will complete a quest. Wait, what, do we not? Oh, you know what? We never did this quest, so I guess I didn't have to farm all that extreme essence. I forgot about that. Let's claim it. All right, so we got that one done. What the world is built from, all quests complete. That's awesome. One of these other ones, yeah, this one right here, has this quest, Growth Mastery. It says, having developed such a myriad of seeds, the possession of essence, the procession, is that how you say that? Of essence up through the tiers using the various infusion stones can be rather tedious. It is. As such, you've devised a means to condense all 4 stones into a singular master stone capable of performing the functions of all at once. So previously, if I wanted to take the regular essence and bump it up to this tier, I'd have to use 1 stone, and then once I get 4 of these, I have to use a different stone to bump it up to this next tier, and so on and so forth. The master stone gets rid of all of that processing. Yeah, all we need is just 1, and we can convert all of them up to the next tier, so that's going to be so much better. So this thing is less than a quarter of the way complete. It's going to take a minute for that to happen. I'm going to go ahead and let this process, and then we will continue on, guys. All right, guys, so is this the final craft? Is this the final runic altar thing that we need to do? I don't know, but there we go, guys. Here's our Master Infusion Stone. That is so awesome. That's going to be making the extreme essence so much easier. Eventually, when we get the auto crafting set up through Applied Energistics, that'll definitely make that a lot simpler as well. So cool. Let's check out the quest. What is this going to give us? It's going to give us 5 magical potions. I have no idea what those do. Oh, magical potion extreme, fire resistance 25, water breathing, strength, regeneration, night vision, and speed, all 25 minutes. Wow. How do you make one of these? Oh, okay. So you just combine all the different tiers of the potions together, and then you get the extreme. Wow. Okay. The magical potion. That's pretty awesome. I don't know how often we're going to need something like this. We're definitely going to want the essence to be automated. We're definitely going to want loads and loads and loads of that stuff. Yeah. Once we're able to get that automated and we have a ridiculous amounts of the extreme essence, yeah, making all those potions and things, that's going to be super easy and a no-brainer. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Is there anything else in the quest book that we... Oh, look at this. We got 2 quests with unclaimed rewards here. What is this about? Oh, right. Okay, so we made the light blue. Was it this one? Yeah, we made the light blue, and I guess I'd already completed these other ones. Mystical Flower Final. Ah, we have to make pink ones. Okay. Well, anyway, we got this one completed because I did the light blue. It says, by further mixing and matching the mystical flower seeds you've already obtained, you can mutate some further seeds. Yeah, so we got all this done. That's going to give us a little bit of these other flowers. Let's claim that reward. Then I'd already made the purple, the cyan, the lime, and the gray flowers. Even further mutation should yield even more of the mystical flower seeds. Cool, so that's going to give us a little bit more of the flowers. Let's claim it. Finally wants us to make pink, which I assume is just red and white together. No, it is purple and white, which is interesting because red and white make pink, not purple and white. Anyway, so we need purple and white together to make our mystical pink seeds. Let me go ahead and do that real quick off camera. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and mutate that and we'll claim our final quest for all of that stuff. All right, guys. Well, for whatever reason, this took forever for us to get these pink flower seeds. Like, it was taking a long time before we'd even get the white ones or the purple ones to spread. We got 3 white ones when they did, and now we finally got the pink ones here. It looks like they've all decided to turn into pink ones. Yeah, I kind of decided to change up the way I'm mutating. Yeah, so we got 4 spaces instead of the normal 2 I do. Anyway, so we got some pink ones now. these should all be about the same. They should be 555s, although they're not stacking, so there must be some variances between them, but our purples and our white ones are 10-10-10s. Offspring usually turn into 555, but yeah, like I said, they're not stacking, so maybe some of them gained extra stats or something. I'm kind of curious now why. That's a 565. Aha, so it did gain a little bit. This one is a 655. I guess it's possible to get a 666 off a mutation then, huh? Okay, so we only got one 555 and the other two got a couple of things. We'll just go ahead. Which one's better? This one, the growth, since it'll grow up faster. We'll just go ahead and compost those guys. Awesome. All right, so now that we got the pink seeds, that should complete this quest. It's going to give us some mystical light gray, brown, and pink flowers. Done. Done. I don't think that unlocked any quests elsewhere. We still have a few more of these seeds to knock out, and I might do some of this stuff off camera. There's nothing super interesting about breeding seeds anymore. Yeah, we've seen it all a few times. It's just a matter of getting all of them done. There's a lot of seeds in AgriCraft that we're going to have to do. But that is it for this episode of Regrowth. I hope you guys liked it, guys. Yeah, I'm going to be working on these CERTUS QUARTZ seeds. Oh, it looks like they get all the way to the end. I need to check out where they're at and replant them. And make sure they get up to the 10-10-10s, and we're going to want a lot of that stuff for our CERTUS QUARTZ going forward. But yeah, guys, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, leave a like on this episode if you liked it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.